Man, got around. OG Silverback here. Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys, where I give it to you real and raw and tough as steel. So you know the deal. And the name of the deal, man, is called Beast Mode Law, because by Beast Mode Law, you'll develop what's called self-reliance, man, and self-love, dude. And you understand that nobody's coming to save you. You're your own savior, dude. And then by beast mode law, you'll be willing to stand and fight and even die to give your very last breath to defend what you believe in, which is your right to live free or die hard. No other man shall oppress you based on his size, stature, strength, social acuity, nothing, bro, because you believe in yourself. So without further ado, we're going to get into the topic of the mind-blowing video today, man. It's going to peel your wig back for those of you with eyes to see and ears to hear and the mind open to learn. In maximum security prison, don't help anyone who can't help you in return, or your butt cheeks will burn. I want to address this video, this dude, I think his name is Tonka or something. He's from Alabama. He's a fairly new prison genre YouTuber. He's a big old swole black dude with a beard. I think I'm saying his name right. Tonka. And then there's another new black dude on YouTube named Coach something. And they was going in on Lamar. They was going on Lamarck Moore, the known booty bandit who did the famous documentary, turned out in prison. And this is what they were saying, guys, that made me make this video. Hey, blood, if I was in prison, blood, and I seen another man going up another man's butt cheeks blood, I stand up for him. I was the dude in prison knocking out booty bandits blood. And then the coach is like, yeah, man, if I seen another man being oppressed or dominated on, I'd suck that dude up, man, because you got to stand up for the youngsters who can't stand up for themselves. And this is what I say to this, guys. This is my homeboy, the German Curtis Thomas would tell me. It makes for good cinema, meaning in real life it don't go down like that. Let me tell you something about maximum security prison. You can't play Captain Save a Hoe or Captain Save a Dude's butt cheeks, bro. Unless it's your son or your papa or your brother or somebody like that, your cousin, man, that you grew up with, a motherfucker that's your blood kin. And he got himself in a bad situation that you couldn't stop him in that, whether it was gambling or drugs or extortion, whatever, and you couldn't prevent it. The situation you want to step in to protect his butt cheeks, that's a family. That's different. But anybody else, man, you mind your own business. Here's why, guys. You don't know what the situation is, how that guy got caught up with the wrong people, dude. You don't know if he was gambling, dude. You don't know if he stole something from the gang members. You don't know, dude, if they extorting him, dude. You don't know if he's got a drug debt. It ain't none of your business, dude. However he got in that situation, now they taking his cheeks. Because let me tell you something, man. In maximum security prison, when they do final yard call, dude, or even before they do yard release, like what they do is they unlock the doors. And this is how they control the movement. They unlock the doors. And then you coming out of your cell or you going in your cell. And then they lock the doors. Then they open the sally port. This is where they can control the movement. So sometimes, man, when they unlock the doors and lock the doors, the guards is like acting weird. They don't open the sally port for a minute. So then you pace in the day room, or let's say it's a final yard recall, and you locked in for the night, but it's still the day room's open and you're just trying to get some cardio in. You're walking around the day room. You never look in another man's cell, because when you look in there, you might see some shit that you can't unsee. And here's a problem. You might see somebody you really respect and look up to, and somebody's going deep up in him, dude. Balls deep, like even his balls is up in the dude, man. The dude's balls is up in him, dude. And he's down, bent over with his face in the pillow, screaming like that. Because then you can never look that dude in the eye again, man. Or you might see somebody you thought was cool, man, giving the business to a young dude, man, a little young 14, 15, 16-year-old dude. Just going all up in him with blood coming out of his butt, blood and semen squirting out, man, and shit. Then you got to say to yourself, can I even associate with this dude anymore, man? So, man, you might even see a couple of dudes up there running up in a dude, man, because it's just some crazy shit. Motherfuckers is like, they fiend for the butthole, bro. They are demonic. It's a demonic desire, bro. It's an uncontrollable desire. That's why you never go down that path. So what I'm trying to share with you, this, man, in maximum security prison, dude, don't ever help anyone who can't help you in return, or your butt cheeks will burn as dudes take turns going up in you, because this is what happens in prison. This is why I stayed out of, well, first of all, I'm a leader, not a follower, so I didn't want to join the gang because ain't nobody telling me what to do. Oh, put in work on this dude, and then have your mama bring in some drugs, and have your sister put money on my books. Hey, man, fuck you, man. You ain't telling me shit. Oh, go put a hit on that dude. They ain't telling me nothing, man. Give us your canteen and get some packages in Bob's name and Harry and Fred's name. Okay, man. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower, man, but I never got involved with the gang skullduggery or the prostitution or the extortion or the gambling, dude, because, dude, I handle my own business, man, and I'm not going to get into some situations where I can find myself, you know, at the losing end of a situation that may transpire. You got to be logical and strategical in maximum security prison if you want to keep your manhood intact and keep your life, man. But I'm going to tell you a story about me, man. When I was in there, man, you know, of course, I defended myself whenever somebody tried to impose their will upon me, dude. I stood up with the power of Leonidas and Samson and Hercules, dude, and Gilgamesh and the Nephilim, dude. I smited them down with the power of the Lord within an inch of their life, all the time shouting, "You shall not take my cheeks, and you shall not make me weak, because you's the weak meat motherfucker up in here." As I stomped them. So it's like this, guys, you know, then there's a lot of other, let's just call them non-affiliated dudes in maximum security prison, and they're pressured into joining gangs and cliques and sets and hoods and barrios and riding with your people and all this bullshit. This is a form of coercion and manipulation and persuasion, dude, right? And then they saw me, I was the lone wolf. Like everybody, man, everybody that been to prison know me, dude, because I walked the yard by myself. I walked the day room by myself. I went to chow by myself. The only thing I couldn't do by myself was lift weights until I got to Chino, because in Chino, the weights were inside the backyard of the dorm. Whereas in other prisons, it's out in the main yard. You got to go out there and you got to either lift with the Bloods or the Crips or the Northern Blacks or somebody like that. You just can't lift by yourself because the prisons are too crowded. But the point I'm making is other, let's just call them non-affiliateds, would see me and they'd be like, "Hey, big man, can I just hang with you, man?" And you might even have a group of Lilliputians like, "Hey, OG, man, we see how nobody fucks with you, man. You stand up for yourself, man. And these guys got me paying rent, and they got my mama bringing in drugs, and my sister putting money on the books and everything. Hey, man, I'll give you all the money if you just protect me and let me ride with you." And I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry to tell you, I ain't here to help nobody. I ain't here to save nobody. Pretty please, I give you my butt cheeks because everybody's going up in them." Nah, man, I ain't with that program. And even if it wasn't about the butt cheeks, let me tell you something, guys. In maximum security prison, don't ever help anyone who can't help you in return, or your butt cheeks will burn. Because what happens in maximum security prison, there's this movie, man, called South Central. You should watch it. So this one dude got into a gambling debt. This black dude got into a gambling debt with the Aryan brothers. So he couldn't pay up because he's a crackhead. So the Aryan brothers decided they're going to take it out on his butt cheeks, see? In maximum security prison, any infraction is any rule you break. Any infraction you break. Oh, you went over on your phone time, we're going up in his butt cheeks. Oh man, you cheated in dominoes, we're going up in his butt cheeks. Oh man, you cheated in chess or checkers, we're going up in his butt cheeks, man. Oh man, you know what, man? You owe me some soups. You didn't pay me back. We're going up in his butt cheeks. Why is everything you do, they're going to go up in your butt cheeks, man? Just answer that question. I'm not going to answer for you. Over here, this is a thinking man's channel. So anyway, guys, this guy in the South Central movie, he got into a gambling debt with the Aryan brothers, man. So they were going to go up in his butt cheeks. So they took him. Like sometime when you walk in the chow, they got these, it's called a utility closet where you can get mops and brooms and cleaning supplies. And sometimes the guards leave them open, man. They leave them open because they want some drama to jump off. Or the inmates pay the guard to leave them open. Hey, we're going to whack this fool because the guards is in on everything that happens in Maximum. The guards is in on it, dude. They're the most demonic gangsters in the motherfucking prison, man. They're savages. They're worse than Training Day. They're corrupt. So anyway, man, he's walking by the utility closet. The Woods snatch him up in there, and they get to pulling his pants down. So his homie sees that he gets snatched up in there. He runs up in there. Hey, man, what's going on, dog? They go, hey, man, brother, it's none of your business, brother. It is my business. That's my homeboy. Okay, he owes us 10 cartons of cigarettes, motherfucker. And he said, okay, man, but you ain't taking his cheeks, man. I've got it. But he ain't got 10 cartons, but he saved his homeboy, right? He acted before he could think. He wrote a check that his body can't cash. And then the Aryan brothers is like, hey, where's our 10 carton cigarettes? Now it's 20. And he said, I ain't paying you. So the man, he thought he was a badass because he was a Crip, right? But what happened, dude, he had when he stood up for his homeboy, the other Crips was like, hey, dude, we ain't paying that motherfucker's debt. See, he didn't check with nobody. You always, that's why I want like being a gamer. But you always got to check with somebody before you do something that's right. Before you do anything, hey, mother, may I have permission to suck dude up? Mother, may I have permission to extort him? Mother, may I have permission to take these dudes' cheeks? That's why everybody knows what's going on. It's a check and bounce. You got to get permission from the shot callers to do anything. So people know when you're going to take somebody's cheeks, you got to get permission. You just can't take them, dude. It's a violation. So anyway, the other Crips was like, nah, man, we ain't paying that dude's debt, motherfucker. And you know me, you stood up for dude. And he was like, matter of fact, I don't even want to be a Crip no more, man. Fuck y'all. Okay, you ride by yourself. So when the Woods heard that, they took him up in the closet. They was going to go up in him. Then this big Muslim dude goes up in there. Can't you see he a man? He a man up in here. He be a man. And Buddha, I don't mean to get in no jailhouse business, but he be a man. He was a big black dude from Mississippi. And then the Aryan brothers was like, because he's a Muslim, they was like, look here, my man. You want a war between the whites and the Muslims? Now it's 30 cartons of cigarettes. So then he took the young Crip dude, moved him in his cell because this old Muslim dude, his son joined the gang, and part of his gang initiation, they killed him. They beat him so bad he died. His father went around and killed all the gang members that was part of the gang initiation. Now he got natural life in prison. So he told the little young Crip, you gonna do what I tell you to do. You're gonna read some books and be a Muslim and stand up like a proud black man. So anyway, it's just a good story to see how in maximum security prison, dude, you never, ever, ever help somebody that can't help you back, dude, because then your butt cheeks will burn and motherfuckers take turns going deep up in you. Because whatever you step in to help somebody to prevent, let's say a dude's going to get a hit put on him, and you step in, you get to prevent the hit from being taken out on dude. Now the hit's going to be taken out on you. You step in because a dude owes a gambling debt. Now you owe the gambling debt. And there, like I said, in maximum security prison, everything comes down to taking your butt cheeks because motherfuckers is horny sodomites, man. So that's just how it is, man. In maximum security prison, if you do decide to help somebody, make sure you help another warrior who lives by the warrior code of, hey, you have my back, now I'm going to have your back. So if you like the realness and the rawness, put a comment in the comment in the comment section. Let me know if you ever seen the movie South Central, what you think about it. And when you think about this dude, Tanka Tonka Tinky 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 Tonka, and Coach, whatever his name is, first coach prison dude, talking about they gonna stand up and help somebody else in prison. Let me tell you something. You stand up and help a motherfucker in prison, but let's say he can't help you out, hey man, you end up getting a life sentence over another motherfucker, because in maximum security prison, dude, it gets real serious. And I'm trying to find this video about this blood dude. I forget his name. He's an OG blood. And he's speaking about this 4Extra dude, this Crip dude that's on YouTube. He's on No Jumper now, and he's bragging about, oh, whenever I go to the pen or the county jail, I take a fade with everybody. I was knocking fools out. If it's 30 dudes, I take a fade with them all. I knock them all out. Talking this black Superman shit, man. I already made a video saying, man, let's check this out. I don't care how bad you is, man. Motherfuckers ain't gonna line you up and take you one fade at a time, dude. They've been seeing you knocking dudes out. They're gonna jump you and rat pack you, and then they're gonna fill you with so many different holes. You're gonna be like a pinata, motherfucker. Hey man, you can come out here and tell these fucking war stories to civilians like you the Black Wes Watson, like you done broke off every blood that was ever in the prison system in the LA County Jail. You broke them all off individually, and they stood there. And it's 50 bloods. Okay, blood number 1, you break him off. Blood number 2, all the way up to 50. You got that kind of endurance and stamina. But let's just say you youngsters believe in 4Extra because he's your new black Jesus Christ, right? Let's say you believe in that malarkey. First of all, gang members don't fight fair. They don't line up like that. This ain't a Bruce Lee movie. And second of all, man, anybody see a dude, big, strong dude, knocking out their homies, they getting a strap and a cohete. And they gonna rat pack you and fill you so full of holes like the documentary with the white boy Troy. Fill you so full of holes, your body's just gonna be a leaky bag of blood, man. I'm talking about blood seeping out of your body. I wish I could find that video, man, because that's how it works, man. You step in and you're trying to help somebody. Hey, man, now it's a life for a life. The motherfuckers is coming for you, and you're gonna have to kill somebody over another man. Is not related to you. Come on, man. All that Captain Saberho shit, dude, that shit sound good on the street. When you go to maximum security prison, they got some real savages, barbarians, warriors, psychopaths, sociopaths, and demonically possessed motherfucking criminally insane motherfuckers ain't caring about what the fuck you talking about. So you like the realness and the rawness, man. Thumbs up the video, man. Until next time, OG Silverback out.